As I said in my last video, I was getting real pissed off with the handsaw, and I was just getting tired. So basically what I bought is a Husqvarna 135 chainsaw. It's a 14-inch bar. It's 187 pounds with sharpening kit, 2 sachets of 2-stroke oil, and I think it's a half a litre or a litre of chain oil. There we have the sharpening kit. We got a crap load of operators manuals, like thick. There you go, that's the chain oil, Husqvarna chain oil, 1 litre. Do the job, I guess. And we got steel, 100 millilitres of 2-stroke oil. You just mix it with 5 litres of petrol. Got 2 of those. Okay, we've got the bar and the little scabbard there. We got the actual body. Feels nice and sturdy. I mean, that's what you'd expect from a Husqvarna. I was kind of umming and ahhing with the Husqvarna 135 or the steel 181 or something like that, and the guy in the shop said go for this one. It's slightly cheaper and just as good, so I went with it and went with this one. I bought it from R.F. Jones and Son in Crystal Palace. Yeah, they know their stuff. It's a big old shop. I think a lot of tree surgeons go there. It's just full of people who know what they're talking about. There's a chain there, 1 chain with it. Got a little spanner thing to tighten up the chain. Yeah, so far it looks good. Just need to use it. I'll get it all set up. I won't bore you with that. I'm sure it'll take me a while. I've never used a chainsaw before, but I'm pretty, well, can't be that hard, can it? I used petrol grinders and stuff before, so I mean, same sort of thing, innit? Petrol grinder and a petrol chainsaw. Dangerous thing spinning around. Just got to be really careful. Obviously, I think safety is a big thing as well, so I bought this. This was 26 quid. Forestry helmet, just a, you know, hearing protection and facial protection, really. The hat, I don't think nothing's gonna fall on my head because everything's on the floor and I'm cutting down. But yeah, I'll be wearing them. And I've got a pair of chainsaw trousers as well, which I'm gonna be wearing. I've seen some real nasty injuries, so I think protection is definitely something you got to think about. These things can really do some damage. I've seen a guy on a site go for his leg with a grinder. Yeah, absolutely horrible. So last thing I want to do is go through my leg with one of these, or I've got gloves as well, so don't cut off any fingers. Okay, the finished product. Took me a little bit longer than expected, about 35 minutes. I think that's purely because I didn't know what I was doing. Had a bit of problem getting the chain cover back on. Made a mistake. I didn't pull back the lock, and yeah. Anyway, managed to do it though. If I did it again, it would probably take 5-10 minutes to change it, just because I know what I'm doing now. But yeah, that's it, ready to go. Okay, here we are in my shed. Been down the petrol station, got 5 litres of fuel. Got my 2-stroke oil there. I'm going to put straight into that and give it a shake around. We've got the chain oil, which I'm going to put in. Got my face protection there and hearing protection I'm going to have to attach. Yep, chainsaw trousers just over here. So, ready to roll.
I wanna hear what you've got to say. I wanna hear what you've got to say. Wanna hear what you've got to say. I wanna hear what you've got to say. Hey, hey, hey.
We've got 1 stump, 2, 3, 4 covered in ash, 5 and 6. So what do I think of a Husqvarna 135? I'm very impressed. It's managed to cut everything I've wanted to cut. As you can see from all this wood here, some of the trees were pretty thick, and I've got average size hands. Biggest one was over here. Pretty big, and it managed it fine. I wouldn't want to probably do anything bigger than this. I mean, it is their entry level chainsaw. It's I think the second one up. I think you got the Husqvarna 236, which is the first one, and then comes the 135. And I've found the 135 amazing for what I needed. The guy in the shop, yeah, said that I needed that one, and yeah, I think the 236 would be wouldn't have enough power to get through some of these, because I mean this one here especially was rock solid. It's all about the sharp chain. If you don't have a sharp chain, it's just not worth using the chainsaw. The chainsaw heats up, and it could probably break. So it's vitally important that you keep that chain nice and sharp. I went through 2 chains. I bought 3. One of them I hit a bit of fence, and it just blunted it in seconds. And I tried using it. I didn't know I'd blunted it. Tried using it, and it just wasn't cutting the wood, and the saw itself was just overheating. Okay, so the final thoughts on this chainsaw, Husqvarna 135. I really like it. I like everything about it. Started first time every time. It just had that quality feel to it. In the 2 days I've had it, I've used about 2 litres of petrol, and I've used about 700 millilitres of chain oil. So I have used it a fair bit. So yeah, well, I mean, I thought about buying a cheaper one, but I thought if I buy a more expensive chainsaw, the resale value will be better as well. So, you know, when I'm finished with this completely, I might whack it on eBay, see how much I can get for it, along with all the trousers and mask and gloves and whatever else I bought for it. See if I can get a little bit back and buy another tool with it, which I need. Yeah, nice one.